I also need to move there. The Nazis were the first ever people in modern history to start an anti-smoking and tobacco movement. Due to the humid and moist conditions that a sloth lives in, moss and other similar plants will sometimes grow in its hair. Sloths also have very bad eyesight. These two factors can sometimes culminate in a sloth grabbing its own arm, thinking it is a branch, and falling to its death. Wow, that was a mouthful and quite interesting. Viagra, when dissolved in water, can make cut flowers stay erect for up to a week longer than they usually would try it. Apparently it works on flowers. There is an uninhabited island in the Bahamas known as Pig Beach, which is populated entirely by swimming pigs. Is that like actually true? Because I don't know if that's true. Catnip is 10 times more effective at repelling mosquitoes than DEET, the main substance used in insect repellents. If eaten in one meal, 30 to 90 grams of polar bear liver is enough to kill a human being. Interesting. American microbiologist Morris Ralph Hillman is accredited with developing 8 of the 14 routine vaccinations used today, these being measles, mumps, hepatitis A and B, chickenpox, meningitis, pneumonia, and hemophilia influenza. He also discovered that chlamydia was not a virus as it was previously thought to be. In 2002 alone, more people in the U.S. were killed by dogs than in shark attacks in the past 100 years. American College of Massachusetts Institute of Technology deems certain students who take courses in pistol marksmanship, archery, sailing, and fencing as certified pirates. Interesting. It is predicted that the reason why night insects, such as moths, are attracted to lights is because they mistake them for the light of the moon, which they used to navigate the earth before mankind made artificial lights. Justin Bieber once held up a sign from his hotel room window saying, "Go to McDonald's and get me a Big Mac." He got his Big Mac. That sounds pretty true. Someone would do it. In the early 1900s, lobster was considered the cockroach of the ocean and was synonymous with the poor, often eaten regularly by the homeless, slaves, and prisoners. It wasn't until after World War II that lobster became considered a delicacy and a food associated with aristocratic classes. Lobster's the best. Hares are born with fur and can see, whilst rabbits are born naked and blind. In the 16th century, it was a common belief amongst people that the mandrake plant grew only where ejaculated semen of a dead hanged man touched the ground. Interesting. Film producer Jeffrey Katzenberg revived the Walt Disney Studios by producing some of their biggest hits, The Little Mermaid, The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, and Aladdin. After these, he requested a promotion and then was abruptly fired by them. He then swore revenge against Disney and founded DreamWorks Studios. I need to look up the validity of these facts, but on Black Friday 2014, Cards Against Humanity was removed from being on sale and replaced with a bullshit box on sale for $6. This box contained literal feces from an actual bull, as the description stated on their site. This was to protest to the Black Friday shopping craziness where shoppers will literally buy anything on sale. This special Black Friday edition of Cards Against Humanity sold over 30,000 copies That kind of sounds accurate too. They would do something like that. On one of the islands off the west coast of Australia lies Lake Hillier, a bright bubblegum pink lake. Despite not being the only colored lake in the world, it is unique because it is the only colored lake where scientists have not yet determined what causes it to be such a bright pink. Sorry. This is extra. Okay. A chameleon's tongue can be as long as its body. Great white sharks can detect a drop of blood in 25 gallons of water and can even sense tiny amounts of blood from 3 miles away. Hate sharks. The blue whale's tongue weighs as much as an adult elephant. Houseflies hum in the key of F. It's funny. A beaver's teeth never stop growing. It needs to chew on tree trunks and branches to keep them from getting too long. Oysters can change gender multiple times during their life. Really weird. The howler monkey is the loudest land animal. Its call can be heard from 3 miles away. The snapping shrimp is the loudest known living creature. It has specialized claws that shoot jets of water at up to 62 miles per hour and leaves a trail of bubbles that explode at 200 decibels, enough to stun and even kill its prey. Male emperor penguins will stand without eating for up to 2 months in the Antarctic elements while the female goes to feed. Seahorses are monogamous and mate for life. That's so cute. You rarely find that nowadays. Seahorses are also the only animal on Earth where the male bears the unborn young. Polar bears have black skin under their white fur to better absorb the rays of the sun. Hippos secrete a red, oily substance from their skin that acts as sunblock and a moisturizer. The oil I get is the opposite of that. All clownfish are born male and will only change sex to become a dominant female. The 2-inch long golden poison dart frog has enough venom to kill 10 adult men. The longest living Galapagos tortoise lived to be 152 years old. Sorry, I'm skipping over the ones that are kind of obvious. Yeah, this website is all about animals, I think. African elephants have the longest pregnancy of any mammal, nearly 2 years long. Oh, that would be terrible. Almost all pufferfish contain a toxin called tetrodotoxin, which is up to 1,200 times more lethal to humans than cyanide. Despite this, some pufferfish meat, called fugu, is a delicacy in Japan where it must be prepared by a licensed chef. I could be saying that wrong. It could be fuju or food. I don't know. Fugu. Basically, pufferfish. I don't like this website as much as the other one. The saliva of a Komodo dragon harvests more than 50 types of bacteria. Animals bitten by the lizard typically die within 24 hours from blood poisoning if they aren't eaten first. Flying fish reach speeds of 37 miles per hour to breach the water and glide Males tarantulas also get the hell away from females after mating because the lady tarantula often will eat the dude. Sometimes it'd be that way. Sea cucumbers will spit out some of their internal organs via their anus as a defense mechanism. The king cobra has enough venom to kill an elephant. It is also the largest venomous snake at up to 18 feet long and can rear itself up to 6 feet off the ground, enough to tower over many humans. It's like my worst nightmare, like worse than sharks, is snakes. Chameleons don't change colors to match their surroundings, but to show emotions and specific reactions. Something about that seems inaccurate. Alright. When a queen bee dies, worker bees create a new queen by feeding a female bee royal jelly that makes her fertile. What the heck? Queen bees also regulate the activity of a hive by releasing a chemical into the air that guides other bees' behavior. The sperm whale eats about a ton of fish and squid every day. Alligators have been around for 150 million years. Ruby-throated hummingbirds beat their wings at a rate of 53 times per second and can fly backwards and upside down in addition to hovering. Alright, and this is the last fact of this video. Koalas are actually not bears, they're marsupials, and they sleep for 18 hours a day. I did know that. But, anyways, I would definitely do more, but these facts, the website that I went on to wasn't that good. It was, the other one